Tara Troopers, it's me, Tara. We gotta watch Love is Blind, the reunion. We need to see what's going down now. So make sure that you leave a like, leave a comment, obviously subscribe if you haven't already. Bring your friends over to this channel. I want to take over the reality game over here on YouTube. And if you haven't already gone over to The Real Rejects and watch my reactions there, I cover a lot of movies and TV shows. And you need to get your hands on this brand new sweater that I designed. You can see me there and my co-host Roxy here with all the horror villains. It's so much fun. This one is a large. I probably could go for like a medium or a small, but I wanted a large just to be like extra cozy sometimes. So get over to rejectnationshop.com and get this because I would love to see you guys in it. Obviously, tag me in the pictures of you when you get your sweaters or your Halloween t-shirts. I would love to see them. Thanks to Prepper for helping edit this down. I super appreciate them. I wouldn't be here without Prepper. And on Patreon, you can sync up with your own copy and get a full-length reaction and a watch-along. So we have a little TV night together where you can watch basically me watching all of it uncut. And also, don't forget to spread hugs, love, and laughter. You know how we roll, Terror Troopers. Let's get to this reunion, right?
It's been a year since I said I do.
It's been a year? Wow.
Seeing her again is going to bring back so many feelings.
Feeling rejected was my biggest fear.
Oh, wow. Seeing her again, meaning they didn't continue to date, I don't think.
It's my time to speak my truth.
I want to protect the people I love.
What? Why did Benaiah and Nicole say that?
Guess who's back? Get your popcorn ready, because it's about to go down.
What in the actual F? Why did Nicole and Benaiah's line sound so ominous, and why is Sam there? Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
Do you want to welcome them back?
I do.
Please welcome your Love is Blind UK cast!
I like the reunions better where it starts out all dark and they're already on stage and then the lights come up and they're like, hello, Sarah. And we get right to it.
And you all look kind of happy. What's about to happen?
Oh, thank God Benaiah and Nicole are holding hands.
Sabrina and Stephen, we're very sorry to see that you're sitting apart, and I'm sure we're going to get to that very soon.
What?
The wedding was an I do not for now.
Yeah, tell us.
Ollie's a good guy, but he's not my guy. So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got my good old heels and my good dress, and I honestly feel like Demi 2.0, and that's credit to everyone here.
All right, Demi.
We had conversations leading up to that day that kind of made us both feel that it probably wasn't our time.
Right.
And that doesn't say anything about the love we have for each other.
Okay, so they already kind of knew what was coming. Okay.
How have you found the support and the reaction?
I'm literally so overwhelmed. These are good tears, to be received and feel loved. It's great. Thanks.
That's good. I'm really glad to hear that for Demi.
Catherine was also still in the picture. Now, Demi, you were not going down without a fight, though, were you?
No.
God, why are they bringing this up? It's weird. How can you not like cats?
I'm really bad if anyone knows me, I'm really bad with my words. Or I just wanted you to be happy.
Jasmine is just rolling her eyes.
You were insinuating that was because of the way she looks, and she looks amazing.
It definitely was not.
Oh, God. They just called her out.
And you did say to Erin that looks-wise, Sharlotte is mad, berserk, sublime.
Right.
Have the two of you had any contact since?
Yeah, me and Charlotte have explored that connection outside of the experiment, and yeah,
What?
Ollie's not my guy, he's a good guy. Is he your guy, Charlotte?
Demi, do you want to swap places?
This is wild.
I've got a lot of gratitude for him, and it remains complicated. But yeah, we're in a good spot.
we're in a good spot. No,
Oh, so they're dating.
I love spending time with her and watch this space. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
We had a little look in your pod journal where you had an image of your parents stuck to the front with the message, "My beautiful mum and dad, I love you with all my heart. Protect me in this crazy experience."
That's so sweet.
I love her to bits. You know, she knows what I feel.
Super cute, and you are a couple goals, and thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks. Thank you.
Wow, I'm actually kind of glad they called Kat out on that, because that was a kind of a mean thing that she was implying.
Sabrina and Stephen, it's so sad to see you sitting apart, because right from the off, hopefully everybody will agree.
Yeah, I thought they were going to last forever. What in the actual F happened?
There was no consistency in Stephen's behaviour towards me and the relationship.
Wow.
So, Stephen, what's your view?
He looks like what in the actual F?
You know, I tried to make it work. I
How many
travelled
times did you come from Belfast to London?
7.
And how many times did you go to Belfast?
I think twice, and I accept that's where I let the side down.
Only twice?
It wasn't even just about travelling. It's when I travelled, you didn't make any adjustments in your life for me.
Oh.
I spent £70 in groceries. You wanted an ironing board. I bought you an ironing board to have at mine.
She's got receipts.
Doesn't really like talking on the phone unless there's a reason for it, and isn't a big texter. So suddenly, when we weren't together, the communication just was not there.
Oh, that sucks.
Then at Christmas, when 2 days before you were meant to come to Belfast, you messaged me saying, hey, hon, don't think I can come to Belfast.
That's messed up.
With no respect for me, no consideration for my family and what my family had done.
That's true.
In the pods, you believe that you were very much the same person. Let's remind ourselves.
Oh, God, this is awkward. Maybe let's not remind ourselves.
You got my script over there?
Yeah. Do you meditate?
This has got to be hard for them to watch, right?
And I really did try and support you, and I did everything to try and be the perfect person, bubbly at your side, and you shot me down constantly.
Really?
I don't mind you saying he didn't do X, Y, and Z. That's fine. Half of this is lies.
No,
Shall we stop it there? Thank you both.
We need show the receipts, girl, because he's like, you're lying. And I'm like, but is she? Because if she has the text, I'd be like, here you go.
Bobby and I have worked so hard to get to the place where we've got our dream home. We're so happy. Every weekend he wakes up and he's like, I'm so happy.
I'm just really, really grateful, really blessed.
That's like how it should be. I wonder if Sabrina's hearing this and is like, that's what he should have done.
This is the pool table / dining table. It's my little music setup over here.
He just has like straight up pool table in this apartment.
Can I examine the mattress?
Yeah, oh, good luck.
Okay.
Ah, oh my goodness.
The pool table / dining table combo. It's a good thing, right? Because it's a space saver.
Are you happy, Jasmine?
Yes, I'm very happy.
If my wife's happy, then I'm happy.
Good.
That's sweet. They make a really good couple.
I wasn't lucky enough to see that side of it, you know. But when I did, it actually made me even more attracted to her, made me love her even more.
Aw, I love that.
You know, made the right decision.
Marissa, does he get your seal of approval now?
110%. Yeah!
Oh, good.
Definitely planning on having kids, something we're working on as we speak.
Aw.
I think in terms of what he said in regards to raising kids, it felt like he was indirectly insulting my family.
I kind of agree.
You know, the way that I was raised by my mum. Like, that comes with a lot of negatives, which I think actually came out a lot in our relationship. But, you know, maybe some positives as well. My main outtake...
Did you see the girl smiling, the blonde girl?
Watching it back made me angry, again, because of his comment afterwards about, I want to raise strong, independent daughters. You met her children, you see the type of women we are, to then still go on and indirectly insult the women in my life.
Yeah, true.
So I wish that at times I'd treated their daughter a bit better.
We must address there was another connection that was formed in the pods.
Yes.
Oh my God, are they dating? Tash or Tish or something? Yeah. Oh my God. Are they dating?
In a marriage, like, you need to show every part of yourself to that person.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I'm getting upset. You're just really lovely to talk to. Like,
Oh, man, now I'm feeling upset.
He's smiling. I think she was the one that was like, go and do what you are going to do. I know that you're going to come back to me, right?
Who you are, I can just feel how good you are. It could just be a friendship.
Oh, God, yeah, this was hard.
I don't know. It's just crazy because it's like unexplainable, like how you make me feel, and you're like literally behind a wall. I just don't think like our story ends here, but
yeah, she was the one that was like, bye, but I know you'll come back here, right? Oh my God, I gotta know.
In an alternate universe, where do you think you two would have ended up?
I would have.
obviously every single thing like I felt in that pod sit was just mad. I've never felt it before. Like the room felt still. Like having watched the series back and seeing his connection form with Maria, quite good to have that clarity and that closure for myself.
Oh.
I love you. You know I love you. There's no problem.
So we just wanted to make sure all of that was clarified.
Any tension between the two of them? This is where the tension is. There's no tension.
Ha.
I'm pleased for a bit of lack of tension for a second.
Is he gonna date Natasha?
Just seemed like such a fantastic couple. The two of you together, you just couldn't keep your hands off each other, and you clearly couldn't keep your lips off each other.
You've got a red lip today as well.
It's in honour of Tom and Maria. How did you feel when you saw each other?
Probably relieved, you know, because at the time, I thought, yeah, handsome, tall, like not a gremlin, so like I'm good to go.
Tick, tick, tick.
Is that still you?
No.
Do you think you helped him grow out of that judgy mindset at all?
I'd like to hope so. I think it has to come from within, really, not someone else.
Yeah.
Never once did I expect you to pay my bills, finance my life, buy me luxury.
How do you feel about each other now?
Thing about the relationship in a positive way that you miss.
Yeah, we had good times.
Maria!
She's over it.
Are you still friends?
We're okay.
Oh my God, what if Tom dates Tash?
Find out if our next couple is still on the same page. Benaiah and Nicole.
Oh God, yeah, I gotta know. They're holding hands, which is good.
Well, first of all, I want to say that Nicole looks absolutely beautiful today. Especially the eyes. Her eyes are beautiful. But no, yeah, we're good. Living together, moved in together. I love her more each day. She's
Oh, good.
in terms of who I am as a person, self-growth. So yeah, I'm very appreciative.
I'm so glad. I was nervous.
Nicole, I am desperate to know, can you now pronounce your surname?
Yes. Grundegul Bridie.
Grundegul Bridie.
Oh, for sure, it's Mrs. GB.
It's time for an exclusive look at your first year of marriage.
Aw, yay.
Me and my wife just chilling here, having a nice little walk. Guess what it is? You got in this.
Reporting live from.
Oh, cool.
This is the best drive I've ever seen from you. Mama.
Ooh, fun. Zip lining's fun. Also kind of scary.
To lick your leg. He's not the only one.
Happy Christmas Eve.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Do you like my nails?
Ready?
Oh, he looks so happy. I can't with them. So cute. That's how I look when I hug my cats.
To celebrate your love for each other, we want to treat you to some unseen footage.
That was very good. Wow.
Oh, my
Oh, I love seeing this. This is like unseen footage. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Mate, that was brilliant. Pretty beautiful.
That is, I love that. Like, that's like when you say a line where you're like, I love love. It's that. Like, that was brilliant.
You clearly had a very instant connection, the two of you. Do you slightly regret not making Nicole slightly more aware of this?
Yeah. God, Benaiah.
It was that good, it almost like scared me.
Yeah.
And you know, I've obviously
You're like, is it too good to be true?
Yeah, and I mean, I regret it. I regret it massively because ideally our journey would have been very smooth.
Yeah, if he had just opened up and laid it on.
I do want to take ownership over something, though. Like, if I was a bit more direct, I reckon things could have been different potentially. You know, maybe.
I think the onus is on me there. I think, yeah.
The reassurance that you needed actually ended up coming from someone else. So let's welcome back the boy who just wants love from a girl. It is Sam from London.
Oh, God. Sam, here we go. Remember how Kat was like, oh, he looks just like my ex. And now he's sitting in between them? I love how Benaiah is checking in on her going, are you okay?
How have the last few weeks been for you, mate?
I went to do a love show, try and find the future wife of my life, and the last few weeks of my life have not been great. I thought I was ready for things like love, and maybe I wasn't quite ready at the time.
Okay.
You and Nicole, you also had butterflies for Jasmine. There she is. Jasmine,
She did
you were
not
unsure
say
about
hi
his
back.
intentions, weren't you?
Oh, right. Yeah, she knew.
It's that women's intuition that we always need to listen to, because it just did not feel right for me. And I never had that feeling with Bobby.
Sam, there's a moment when you speculated that you would not be able to pick up Nicole.
Yeah.
I'm just a human. I say things out of nerves. I genuinely didn't mean any harm by it.
Nicole, do you see why Benaiah felt like he had to intervene?
Yes, absolutely. I just want to say thank you, babe.
Just a couple more things that were said.
Come on, calm out.
We need to clear something up between who ultimately decided to call the engagement off.
Oh, good question.
Trusted you so much. So I then spoke to Sam, and he did not take that very well.
And Benaiah, how did you feel when you found out that things had been called off between them?
I was over the moon. I mean, A lot had been swirling in my head for like those 2-3 days. Like I knew down in my mind that Nicole was the one. Felt like I'd been given another chance. So I was like, I can't mess this up.
Now we have to move on to what happened at the London mixer.
Yeah.
Why on earth did you feel the need to say to Benaiah that Nicole wanted to sleep with you?
Exactly. Why bring it up?
Obviously, when I first walked in, I felt that Ben was a little bit off with me, which now I've watched back, I understand why. You know, for the last week, I've had to have, you know, a lot of...
Sam, say I'm sorry to Nicole, please.
Yeah, Jesus. Thank you, Demi. Thank you. He's a narcissist. He doesn't get it. He doesn't know how to say I'm sorry.
You said I was trying to sleep with you and you turned me down. That was really hurtful.
I do apologise. I really hope we can move forward with this.
Sam, thank you for coming
Thank
here
you so
today.
much.
It is a good opportunity to hear what the people who have been involved in this...
Demi looks like she's about to...
Really do, honestly, I'm honoured to have got to do the experience, and I really do wish all of you the best, like, genuinely speaking. Like, no, like, that is the truth. Thank you so much, and I do apologise.
Does he go and sit down, or does he just leave?
Nicole and Benaiah, what does the future look like?
Going to Ghana, hopefully, by the end of the year.
Yeah, it's just basically a few months a year adventure and...
Future of happiness.
Future of happiness.
Yeah.
I love them. I'm like, she looked like she was gonna cry, like towards the end of like when Sam was talking. So I'm just like so glad she has Benaiah because he like really brings her peace.
Catherine, we need an update.
Yeah.
You are sat together, which gives me hope.
No, we're not together. Do you want to say?
It was just difficult. I mean, I'm not taking away the fact that we had something special and it was amazing, and I felt our lifestyles were a little bit different.
Oh, his sister's like, just tell the truth.
She doesn't have to justify herself whatsoever. No. If anything, I appreciate the fact that she was willing to sort of see past that and see me for who I am. So, you know, I appreciate that from her.
Okay.
Freddie, we've got to ask you about the earrings.
Yeah, that you were gonna say no. So yeah.
Do you still feel like that gut feeling that you had that they weren't right was right?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
I thought that you looked like a beautiful couple. When Freddie did come back from there in the retreat, I could see he was very, very reserved. I could see something was quite right.
Yeah, he wasn't himself.
Behind the wall, you immediately connected. They fell in love, sight unseen. And Catherine, it hasn't gone unnoticed how emotional you were.
Yeah, she cried a lot.
Still gonna cry.
Am I crazy?
She's like, ah.
Catherine.
Thank God she's laughing because she does cry a lot.
I'm down on one knee, you know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're like every clip of her crying added in. That's cute.
And I think we are so much better suited as friends because honestly, it was just the best time. So yeah, I'm grateful.
We loved it. So thank you guys.
That right there legitimately makes me want to like cry, you know, like I think that's really sweet. And I really understand where Kat is coming from. And I'm glad that she could say thank you. I think that's really sweet.
Thank you all for coming here tonight. Because
Maria looks over it.
I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Do you fancy doing it all again?
I do.
Okay, until next time. Bye.
That was, wow. Okay, so, oh my goodness. What was like shocking was what they played like in the beginning of this episode where it sounded so ominous. What Benaiah and Nicole saying, he's like, I just want to protect my family. And she said something else. And I was like, oh my God, they broke up. What if Sam came back? That's not it at all. I'm so happy that they are together. And the best part of this was Demi calling out Sam. Sam just can sit there and talk about himself and what he wants people to give him and what would be good for him and what he wants. And like Demi's like, dude, just apologize. And he didn't even say like, Nicole, I'm sorry. He just was like, and I apologize. And I apologize, which I just never think is very genuine. Like, I get it if you've already said like, I'm sorry, you know, I really do apologize. Like he doesn't feel genuine. Like I really do think that people see right through him and see that like he wanted, I think, to be on television. And now the amount of backlash that he's getting, I don't ever want anyone to be bullied online because it's terrible. But if people are just saying, hey, dude, take a look at yourself, and they're kind of waking him up, I'm okay with that because that's me, right? Backlash is also, I'm giving him backlash in half. I'm like, I truly think he's a narcissist and doesn't understand like how he affected Nicole and how badly he operated during this whole experience. And what is extra is Nicole saying, you said that I wanted to sleep with you and you denied me. And she was like, which is a lie. And he went, yeah, I apologize. I'm like, whoa, okay. I wish somebody would have been like, so that is indeed a lie. So that he would have had to really own up and been like, yes, I lied. Because if he lied about that, how many more things did he lie about? And he did not talk his way out of like, he's just like, I get nervous. That's why I was wondering, she said I can't pick her up. And I'm like, yeah, okay. But we all know why you were nervous. You know, like, I have such a problem. I get into the reviews. I start yawning because my anxiety is so high during the episode. Anyway, I am not happy about the backlash. I'm like 50% happy that people are calling him out. The other part, hopefully he's not like being bullied, right? I don't like that online. We spread hugs, love, and laughter, but also we can tell someone, hey man, you did not operate very well. It's probably a good idea to go to therapy, take a good look in the mirror, change your ways. Because like I had a big problem with him. And you know what? Tom was like, and Tom and Maria towards the end where Maria was like, I'm just mad that he slightly insinuated the way that if I had kids, like the way that my mom raised me and the way that I would raise my kids is the same. And like him being like, I would never raise my daughters to become like her, to be that way. I'd want them to be strong and independent and whatever. It was very, it was degrading in a way. And it was rude. It was distasteful. And, at the end, I really thought that Tom would just go, I'm sorry I said that. I know that he took some accountability saying, I said some ugly things. But he kind of didn't really say sorry. He just was sort of like, I wish that I'd treated her better. But I'm like, yeah, I guess maybe he doesn't need to say sorry if that's what he really believes, right? If he's like raising strong, independent women, which I get. I'm a strong, independent woman, right? Everybody's dead. It's just me and my 2 black cats. And I like it that way for now. And I don't expect things to be, it would be nice if somebody came in and they was like, let me help you pay for stuff. I'd go, all right. But I don't expect that, right? I've never been that type of person. I wasn't really raised that way. But I don't think that Maria, in wanting those things, I think that that's more of a traditional view. And hey, if I met somebody and they were like, they always pay for the stuff, I'd go gladly. Let's do it. That would be great. So I understand why maybe he wouldn't need to apologize, but I maybe do think that he could have been, I don't know, a little more open and said, hey, I'm sorry that came across as me looking down on you or the way that your mother raised you. And I'm sorry for that, right? But then again, he might not be sorry. That's going to be his point of view. And I really don't think that in a year, if you're as judgmental as Tom kind of was during the show, that you're just going to all of a sudden not be in a year, right? You can really try, you can work on it, but I don't think that you're going to see a huge change in Tom. I think that, oh gosh, blah. Sorry guys. I think that, he probably needs to meet someone who agrees with 50-50, and that's it. And you don't have to pay for anything. It's 50-50 and she takes care of her own stuff and whatever. That's how it'll work out. You know, I was mostly really surprised not to see Steven and Sabrina together. And it really resonated with me, her saying about him that he didn't prep for her. I hate that because she's like, I thought about you before you came here to know to have tea and coffee and have these things for you that you liked. But obviously when she went to him, he didn't even like carve out time in his like schedule, it seemed like, or got things to prep for her knowing that she was coming. And that would also really bother me because what that says, it's a big, huge, like, take a picture of his life that he didn't clear out room to, like, have a wife yet, right? And still, like, in his lifestyle and in his brain, you should be thinking about those things, right? Like, my wife is coming. Let's get something that she likes. Let's make sure I have this for her. Obviously, make sure that I carve out some time for her because she's coming here. And also, not just send a text that you won't be able to make it for Christmas. That's wild. I also understand Steven's like, hey, listen, we're in this bubble with Love is Blind. Everything's paid for. And it's like, great. So when you go back to the real world, it's long distance. Long distance is absolute shite. We all know that. It's so hard to do long distance. It's like, it's total crapola. I would never do it. I think long distance is like me being in proper Los Angeles. And when I see someone on a dating app and they're in Santa Monica, I'm like, nope. Even though, hey, without traffic, probably take me 35, 40 minutes. With traffic, probably an hour and a half. It's like a 3-round trip. And I'm like, nope, that's long distance to me. Okay. And they're legit long distance. And, you know, it's funny that he only went to see her twice and she went to see him 7 or 8 times. That's tough when you feel like you're putting in the work and the other person isn't. Hold on a sec. I need to, guys. Sorry. This is a little bit of an energy drink in here. It may just be because I'm like newly coming off of COVID or something. It's still like, he's kind of up and down, you know? Anyway, I was just talking about, that Steven, however you say his name, wasn't prepped for her. She was prepped for him. That would bug me. And I'd be like, you know what? You haven't left room in your life for me. So probably best that we go our separate ways. Because if you don't see that changing, I'd be out of that too. So I totally get that on her part. And, you know, I really liked how Ollie, I think, was the first one to call out Kat and say, like, bring up what she said in her interview, like, oh, my mouth's going to get me in trouble. She was inferring that Ollie wouldn't like a girl that looked like Demi, and that's not true. And I'm glad that Ollie was like, I don't go for girls that look like Kat. I am very attracted to Demi, and Demi is beautiful. She's a curvy, beautiful girl. Like, we all got different body types. It's different strokes for different folks. Like, come on now. I was really glad that they called Kat out on that. And I mean, I felt bad for Kat, you know, in that moment. That sucks because, you know, her mouth kind of got her in trouble there. But I was kind of glad that, you know, Ollie brought it up because he was trying to make a big point that Demi is beautiful, and it doesn't matter the size that you are. Everyone is beautiful in their own way, right? And I was interested that, like, I am sorry, guys. I was interested to see that he's dating Chandra or whatever her name is, that, you know, he was like, wow, she's like a firecracker. It was nice to hear Demi go, I love her. She's my friend, right? That there wasn't like huge tension there. I liked that. Also, oh my God, do you think Tom is going to date Tash? Like, the fact that he reached out to her in a week, she was kind of smiling. And I'm like, oh, I wonder, we got to look at their social media and see what's up. But I was happy to hear that Ollie is like dating that girl and giving it a chance, because it did seem like there was maybe like a spark there. And I do think that Demi feels really strong in where she's at now. So it wasn't weird for me to see Ollie like moving on and Demi sort of being right where she's at and feeling really comfortable in her own skin, which is great. Obviously Bobby and I'm blanking on her name. Bobby and Jasmine look great together. We knew they'd be great. I'm glad they're planning a little family. What else? I think that's it. Yeah, guys, I really love watching this show with you. Please let me know what other shows that you guys want me to cover. Bring your friends over here. I really, to this channel, because I really want to watch more reality shows with you guys. I want to take over the reality game on YouTube. Let's do it. It would just be a lot of fun. Don't forget to spread hugs, love, and laughter. Obviously, leave a like, leave a comment. Now you can do spoils, because I always say don't leave any spoilers, but now you can spoil the heck out of it because the season's over. So go ham on it. I love you guys so much. Get your shirt, rejectnationshop.com. Obviously, follow me on socials if you haven't already. Head to The Real Rejects to see me cover movies and TV. I love you guys. This was so much fun, and I will see you on the next one.